I am one Mega Man fan, and joining me over here, I got my hands they're pointing the right way, is my co-caster, Stock Dagon, aka Stock. Stock, how are you doing tonight?
I am doing fantastic. Drinking my. Oh, how did that get there? Oh, I love Mountain Dew. Let's just put that over here now.
We're not endorsing Mountain Dew, Stock. We went over this before. There is no Mountain Dew endorsement.
I just want to say legally, there is no affiliation with Mountain Dew for this casting. That being said.
I see how it is.
All right. Let me just.
Yeah. So yeah, guys, we're just waiting for the teams to get ready here. Tonight we are going to have the 85 DeLoreans versus volumeZERO in their match. It's a best of one, and we're going to be on Cursed Hollow. And I'm just setting up stuff, so hang on. We'll get set up and we'll get going. Because, you know, I am a professional. I know what I'm doing. And I have a feeling my Twitch stream still has the wrong title on it. I am sorry, anybody who's watching, because I'm pretty sure it does not say, it does not say 87 DeLoreans versus volumeZERO. So hold on, guys, or 85 DeLoreans. I keep wanting to say 87, but it's not 87. It's the 85 DeLoreans. So hold on here. We're gonna use the awesome Twitch phone app because my PC does not want to run Google Chrome right now. Otherwise, you guys will not have anything to watch, which is kind of sad. We're just gonna update that to Chair League. All right, guys. We're just waiting on one person to be ready up on one of the teams, and then we will get rocking and rolling here. What Stock? What we got?
Is the lobby open already, or we just not yet?
Oh, I should invite you into the lobby. That would be good before we start this game.
Wait a second. What's happening here?
Yeah. Here we go. There we go. You're in there. You guys can tell we know what we're doing here. Know exactly what we're doing. Hillary, no cheating, okay? No screen peeking. No stalking.
Wait, why do you say my name like that?
Ha ha. But I'm tis. Very funny.
Wow. Tough crowd tonight.
Yeah. Okay, so we have a ready from the 85 DeLoreans. We are just waiting on the other team to be ready here. And we will get rocking and rolling as soon as they're ready. Like I think that's all. I'm checking my stuff here. I think they're all ready on the Chair League site. I gotta check that. Chair League, guys, has rules, and those rules are you have to have 4 people set as ready. And I'm going to do it manually because the other teams forgot to put their people in. So I get to do that. Woohoo! Hold on here.
You get salty after tonight.
I'm not salty. I'm not salty at all.
You're like, FYI, team, if you're watching this next time. I like seeing the lunar rooster portraits. It's good.
Oh Lord. This chat, man. Not Twitch chat. The chat in here. Let's see.
Wait, Nanas? Snagana? How do you say that?
I don't know. I'm waiting for the okay from the 85 DeLoreans. Okay. Alright, we are jumping in here, guys. Here's the draft. Look at that cutscene transition. Boom, baby. We're here. we're in. My sound is super quiet over here. I don't know if you guys are going to hear the game or not. You guys have to tell me.
So, 85 DeLoreans or
85 DeLoreans are on the left. They get first pick, first ban. They get rid of the Dahaka, so they don't want to deal with that global. I quite frankly don't blame them on that one. I mean, global's OP.
Well, it's OP, but yet Team Freedom beat Gale Force without globals.
But it's cursed hollow, man. It's the cursed of the hollow. Cursed hollow. And the global's good.
Global is good.
Now the thing is here, the sticky part is what is the other band going to be? We could see a Rag. It could be Artanis. It could be Mouth. It could be, if they did research, it could be Vikings or Falstad or who knows what it could be.
I bet it's Artanis ban.
He gets an Artanis ban. We'll find out. It's a Falstad ban. I think that's a fair ban.
We were both wrong. So is this a first pick, Rag or Artanis?
I don't know if they have a Rag player or not. Apparently they have a Rag player. That's a Master Ragnaros skin. FYI, it's a beautiful skin.
Nice.
Not as good as Little Rag, because Little Rag means you win the game
Little
automatically. Exactly.
So this is a toss-up. I think in favor of the Master skin, because everyone knows you're a Master skin, you must be fantastic.
That's true. Stock's voice is too low. Okay, I will turn him up some. You guys let me know.
All right. Yeah, still hear me now? Everyone's good?
I reset it. Somebody tell me if Stock's voice is better now.
Am I better now, or am I just too loud?
Well, we're on a delay, so it'll take like a minute or two before they tell us, so we won't know.
I know, but I could just be silent for 2 minutes and then not say anything, then they'll never know.
Yeah, just move your lips. We got a Thrall pickup here and a Malfurion, two very strong heroes. Earthquake is just really good, and I heard he got this new ultimate with a buff called Sundering. I don't know if it's any good or not, because nobody uses it right now. But, it did get buffed. And then Malfurion is OP as always. Guys, on the right side, it is going to be, or left side is going to be the 85 DeLoreans. Right side is volumeZERO. I'm sorry, it's a little bug I'm still trying to work out with OBS, with the names not showing where I want them to show. So I apologize. DeLoreans are on the left, though. They pick up the ETC. Solid pickup. What's your thought on the ETC pickup, Stock?
Well, he's pretty much a favorite hero right now as a tank in North America, as well as he played some in Europe. You just see him so much more now. You used to see like all the Muradins, but now I haven't seen a Muradin in a while.
Yeah,
I'm not sure how you feel about it.
Muradin dropped off some. Not quite.
He didn't. Nothing changed.
I know nothing changed. I'm going to go headset mode because I think we're getting a little bit of feedback here. But yeah, nothing changed on the Muradin really. He's just less popular now, and I'm not sure why. Galactic, the map is cursed hollow. It says there right at the top above us, underneath the cheerleague logo, so you can't see it. I gotta play that better too. But so we got the Li Ming pickup here from 85 DeLoreans. Good range poke, which I love here at Cursed Hollow. I think she's one of the better picks here due to that range poke. The Rhaegar ban makes sense. Mouth has already been picked up.
Diablo.
And a Diablo ban, which with Earthquake makes, and Malfurion makes sense. You get the Malfurion flip into the root or into an Earthquake.
Earthquake Apocalypse is a strong combination because of the slow, it just pretty much makes sure that the Apocalypse hits.
Yeah, it's just nasty combo you don't want to deal with.
Also, it chokes the tank, so maybe they will take a Muradin. We'll find out.
They could go Joe if they wanted, or they could double tank. They have that option. They could take a more standard tank here and take like the off tank or second tank last pick. I do
What
expect
I'm
that.
confused about is the Artanis. Where's Artanis?
Well, they have to have an Artanis player. Um,
Everyone puts Artanis, obviously, because he's so good.
yeah, I don't know. I don't play him. There's the Murden, and there's your Artanis. There you go, stock.
There you go. I feel better about it now.
Now, if I remember correctly, Halurin, who is on the 85 DeLoreans, likes Artanis. So I'm kind of surprised they didn't take them. Maybe they got that pick there before the end. He was a lower priority for them.
But that being said, though, in NA he's prioritized, but in the EU, he's not prioritized as much.
Yeah, we just the EU just doesn't mind the swapping and getting pulled out of position, but in NA we don't want to be pulled out of position. It's just what it is. It's just what it is. But yeah, I think
so. Really strong front line for volumeZERO. I'm not sure what the counter pick is. Do they grab a Tychus here to deal with Murd and Artanis?
Yeah, if they have a Tychus player, I mean, it's not a bad spot to pick it up. Although Tychus is a very easy swap target. Because to do damage, he's pretty much sitting still. That's just how it is with Tychus.
But you do have a Ragnaros and an ETC kind of frontlining. So...
Tychus Brightwing. Okay, so they're going to go with the Tychus Brightwing. So they got the Brightwing support. Not Horde here. I mean, they were pretty much out of decent options. You had Brightwing and Medic. That's about it.
Whoever has that Brightwing skin, that's not cool, man.
You don't like
we don't. I think it's so creepy.
I love the monkey. Monkey's awesome.
No, monkey's terrible.
Monkey's awesome.
I wish I could just ban skins. That'd be one I would ban.
So last pick here for the volumeZERO. It's gonna be. I gotta imagine it's gonna be a ranged DPS. I'm thinking maybe like a Vala or a Raynor. I would lean more towards the Vala here. They could also go more spell style damage. So go with like a Gul'dan, a Lunara, a Jaina.
Jaina actually wouldn't be bad here. There we go. That being said,
Jaina.
Man, I'm just really good today.
Yeah. Apparently, sis, I'm going to tell you guys this. Alathanis, who is on the 85 DeLoreans, I used to play with him, and he loves Vikings. So I'm surprised they didn't take Vikings here, because it's not a bad Vikings map. Apparently they locked themselves out. It's what they're saying. You know, the last pick didn't have the option of Vikings because you didn't own them, so it locked them out. I don't know. That's what they're saying here. So we'll see. But stock based on the draft, who do you think's got this one? Just based on the draft.
To be honest, I think it's fairly even. It's all going to come down to the execution of the combo, right? ETC with either Mosh Pit Stage Dive with the Ragnaros Sulfura Smash and the Li Ming damage, right? If that's executed correctly, that's going to be pretty unbearable in so many ways. But on the other side, though, the tankiness of Artanis and Murden to get picks, to get the swaps, Earthquake or Thunder for Chase. I mean, so what it comes down to, if it's 5v5 and they're standing around looking at each other and there's not a swap, I'll give it to the DeLoreans. If it's run and gun where you're kind of running and you kind of get caught out, I would totally give it to volumeZERO. So it's always depending on positioning and how they're going to be able to deal with the tributes.
Yeah, I tend to agree with you on this one. If they can get the swaps, I think they might have the game here if they can execute properly. We got a pause out of the gate. Looks like we may have had a Brightwing DC. Yep, looks like a Brightwing DC.
That's been happening more and more. Moment of silence for Vikings.
Yeah. Please. So Stock, why don't you tell us who's playing who tonight? Hit your tab button if you can't see the list.
Wow, that's just really mean of you. Wow.
Well, it's different in observer mode for like everything. So
if you want to play this game, you hit the QWERs. They do things.
I didn't know
and
that.
Then you take your mouse and you click on stuff. So Halloran's running the ETC, which I appreciate because my first cheerlead game that Halloran casted for me, uh, that young Stoctagon with ETC. So ever since then, I've been a fan of Halloran and ETC. So Brightwing on this, played by Sanch, Nagananes. I didn't even try. Sorry, buddy. You casted our game, but you're on Tychus. The Gentleman on Ragnaros, Alathanis on Li Ming. Then for volumeZERO, Magnetic on Muradin, Super Bear on Jaina, Raigomaru, Nartana, Shy Guy on Thrall, and Tank on Valkyria.
Okay.
Oh, and the tab button goes back.
All right, hold on, guys. I gotta hit E. I gotta do Shift Z. There we go. We're good, guys.
Oh, using that Moonfire to check bushes. Thank you, kids. Do not face check bushes. That is a bad thing to do. Better to throw something in there first.
Yeah, you don't want to face check the bushes. It's never a good thing to face check bushes, especially if you're playing against the Chinese, because they like that bush party meta. Looks like we got volumeZERO splitting up a little early here. Gonna try to get some of that advanced soak, although it looks like not much will be missed by either side.
I think they're avoiding that 5v5 fight. Like I said, like just with the ETC power slide, the Ragnaros get some good damage. I mean, there's a lot of damage coming out from the side of DeLoreans. So don't mess with it. Just don't deal with it.
Yep. So we're going to have Thrall and we're going to have Ragnaros top here. Middle's going to be ETC Artanis. And bottom we're going to have the 3-man for both sides. Poking back and forth. I don't know. I don't mind having Brightwing bottom. Brightwing bottom is a fine call because you don't know where the tribute's going.
Getting really close to top and Thrall finishes Ragnaros. Ooh, that was a tight fight.
Yeah, well, you know, Ragnaros. I love Ragnaros. I like to play Ragnaros. You know that. He's one of those heroes that if you get somebody who's really good at Thrall, it's just hard to lane against because he outpokes you.
I would have loved to see the Brightwing teleport to top there.
Yeah, Brightwing definitely could have ported up. Now it looks like I think she ported mid and then ETC rotated. I think is what they ended up doing there.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
ETC is okay at the solo lane. I mean, he's got some good sustainability. It's just his wave clear is a little weak until you get like Echo Pedal at level 7. So we'll see what happens there. He'll probably just kind of hold it, not necessarily losing it, but not really pushing it either until Ragnaros gets back.
Yeah, now we do have the tribute coming up top. Ragnaros is working on this back camp here. Almost dies and is going to have to hearth, which means they're probably going to have to give up the tribute.
The gentleman's got it.
He was low. He was super low.
Fine. He knows he's fine.
Yeah, he was low, which means they're going to have to give this, and they should pretty much know that.
Well, it depends. Ragnaros is on his way there. If they don't get the channel... Oh, the poke from the Brightwing.
And now we're going to have the Ragnaros. He took over the structure, so he's going to have that long-range poke. Give them a second just to kind of reset, get some heals from Brightwing here, and kind of get re-engaged. Now, ETC is a little low. He's down to about half health. But Rag's getting some good poke, although he's about to pop out of that form. And they have pushed him off. ETC power slide gets behind the gate, and that is a dead cow. He is not going anywhere.
I wonder if he forgot he took Crowd Surfer.
Oh, and Gentleman gets caught out. I think, yep, he is going to blow up as well. Oh, it's lag. Okay, they're calling lag. I don't know if I could concur with lag there. But yeah, I think he definitely forgot that he had Crowd Surfer there and was not planning on that happening.
Now it is Halloran, so maybe what it is he got lagged a little bit and he power slid, but he was closer than he thought he was.
Well, maybe he's not 100% on the range. I don't know.
I'm trying to be on the side of Halloran here.
Yeah, he's just a little off on the range. We are going to have Knights taken here for 85 DeLoreans, and volumeZERO is going to be working on their Siege Giants. I almost think I would have liked to see volumeZERO go for their Knights first before the Siege Giants, because there is a chance that the next tribute could spawn top, which it did, which would have put the Siege Giants working bottom once everybody has left.
That means the next tribute is going to be bottom right.
Yep, next tribute will be bottom. I think you're right on the bottom right. Halorian's going to get caught out here.
Oh, he's not caught out. He's ETC.
I don't know. There's
no
follow-up.
Yeah, that would have been really bad.
Yeah, there was no follow-up there on that route. If the swap had gone out, that would have been very bad, as you said. Alathonis gets the full range orb, gets the nice poke on Thrall. ETC taking a lot of damage, is going to fall before Brightwing can port in. Gentleman just taking all the damage from the front line.
There we go. See, this is what I was talking about. Thrall with follow-through. He does work.
I'm not arguing that one.
For all those people who play Thrall and don't get follow-through, I'm ashamed of you. All of you.
Yeah, Brightwing is doing his best to poke this out, but they are going to have to give this second one up. Tychus is going to go bottom, try to clear up these Siege Giants. Now, middle did get pushed down by the Knights and took the wall. So that's the good news for 85 DeLoreans. While the Siege Giants did not quite... They drained basically all the ammo, but they did not take either tower, technically, which is good for 85 there.
So this is really interesting because I would have thought the DeLoreans... Because they have a much better poke, I feel like, between the Ragnaros and the Li Ming, Tychus, and Brightwing. They have a lot of poke heavy, but you shouldn't necessarily just go all in at first. Because Murden, he's still pretty decent at level 1, and Thrall has got follow through at 7 with the power spike. So I wouldn't necessarily want to be going into that directly at first. Now, once 10's hit, different story, but not there yet.
Yeah, it can be kind of tough for an ETC with just that damage. He's in there, he's trying to hold off while he can poke, and it's just not working out so far. Looks like we're gonna have the 3-man push bottom here from the side of I'm spacing from the side of volumeZERO. And they're going to take down that wall, which is good for them. ETC is going to get caught out there. There's the swap.
ETC is in trouble. No, the roots.
The cow goes down again.
Almost goes down, but he's able to get the dwarf toss out.
Well, Mouth.
And he'll heal up in about 8 seconds. He'll be good.
Yeah, Mouth doing work there. Now, the first curse is here now for volumeZERO. We'll see what they decide to do with it. Typically, on the first curse, especially if you get all 3 tributes in order, typically what your goal is to get 2 forts. Looks like they're already going to go here onto the Ragnaros.
And the Janet Ragnaros,
he's not. No, he's not getting out. And they have 10. So, like, there's no way he was going to get out of that.
That's a small kill squad there between Artanis, Malfurion, and Jaina.
Yep.
Thrall is just pushing down top lane by himself against Brightwing because that's Thrall.
It's just Brightwing. Yeah, now Thrall is holding his ultimate until he sees what the other team takes.
Stage dive.
ETC took stage dive, so I suspect Thrall will take Earthquake now. I think he was waiting to find out if he was going to need the Sundering or not on there. Now, very good.
No, he took Sundering anyways.
He did take Sundering. Okay. Very good defense on the side of 85 DeLoreans because they just lost some walls, but they have not lost any structures. Curse is almost over. I'd say for a curse defense, that went very well. volumeZERO, I feel, didn't get enough value out of that. They may
I was so surprised I didn't get more.
Yeah, they got like no value out of that. Bosses are going to get traded here. I think 85 can clear this up before Zero gets down here. Considering they had 10 first, they might have been better just straight pushing the bottom lane and had somebody zone.
As a 4-man?
Yeah, push bottom as a 4-man. Let somebody stand by the tribute to quick cap it whenever they need it. And get that free bottom. Now, boss top is going to take down that fort because the wall is completely gone. Bottom boss has to go to the wall. Gentleman gets caught out again. Was that a swap there? I did not catch the full thing. But yeah, Gentleman's down again. And that's just not looking good for 85 so far. This boss will get cleared up before it even reaches the well.
The problem is that they're really coordinated as a team, it looks like, on the volumeZERO. They are looking and they're grouping very quickly and getting just the 3v1 and the 4v2, 5v. Like, Ragnaros just got too far out, swapped him out, and he was done.
Yep, now Ragnaros should spot this out with the Meteor, so they will know they're here, but not much they can do about it besides give it.
Between him and Tychus versus a 3-man, I wouldn't do it.
No. Well, Titus is too far away anyway.
Clear that up a little bit.
Yeah, just clean it up. I mean, you lose a little XP there, but it's cleaned up. You don't have to worry about it pushing in. So at least they were there. That's nice. Looks like we got a posturing 14 fight here from volumeZERO. They do have that 13 advantage. While 13 is not, in my opinion, a huge
I'm
challenge
surprised
here.
they don't push more into this fort.
They don't want to fight into the fort, which I don't blame them on that one.
Yeah, but one blizzard, gone.
That's true.
We're do it.
That's true. Now tribute is up.
And that just
Go ahead, stop.
maybe they'll hit on the way down. No. They're just saying 5-man. Let's go. We don't care. Let's just keep moving.
Yeah, they're staying together though. Arteas goes in, does not get the swap.
Is just barely out of that swap.
Now the one plus of Ragnaros is he is going to have this nice poke here. To keep them zoned, but quite honestly, if they're not capping the tribute, that does nothing for them. Like, somebody should be on this right now while they're being zoned out, and instead they're getting no value from Ragnaros taking the building over.
The problem is, you still have the Murden and the swap. You may go too far and you get swapped to the other side of the team.
Yeah.
So it looks like they're going to fight here in the corner. Oh, nice laser down the corner, but Sunder will break it up. Right wing comes in, smash, stoppable, and the Tranquility comes up. Stage dive in the back line. You see it get a little low, but unfortunately, we'll be able to make it out. But then, there goes the evil monkey Brightwing. Oh, and Murden chasing a little bit, kind of scared away, but they will keep the 5-man, and they're going to take this real fast with Artanis and the rest of the team. Staying together is fine. Kind of gets a little low, but he'll have his shield up here in a moment, so he'll be fine.
Yeah, it's interesting to see. They're going to take the Siege Giants here. They might have been XP-wise better served with taking the wall since it is just Li Meng, but this is a little bit safer play, so I can't blame them for going with the safe way. Now,
that puts some pressure on there, which allows them. They have their own Knights camp they can still get and clear out top lane. Their siege camp on bottom comes in about 30 seconds, so by the time they clear Knights camps and rotate down, that'll be available. Or tribute pop. There you go. Now, this is the last moment before they hit 16. So, is it an all-in fight here, or?
I'd say so, and they're going for it. Tychus is a little caught out there. HC does get the nice power slide. Sundering goes down, as does Sulfur Smash.
Pushes out. Oh, the lasers is doing so much work. Purifier Beam, though, on poor Ragnaros. He is just getting demolished. Yeah. But Li Ming doing some really excellent damage. Murd ETC goes in, gets some revenge. Ring of Frost comes down, but then Li Ming just keeps poking away. Oh, the swaps into the roots. Ice block. And Tranquility to heal out the team.
That did not end well. And Murden, I don't know if you noticed that, Murden, because he had third win, he just jumped back by his well. I don't even think he tapped the well. And he just stood there for a second, healed completely back up, and was right and ready to go to jump back in there.
Murden is amazing for long team fights. That's why I really like him on Battlefield of Eternity or other situations where once you peel out, there's an objective, because you give him about 5 to 10 seconds, he's almost up to full health.
Yep. Now, this is going to be tough. The boss is definitely going to get taken here. Nothing that 85 can do about this boss.
Unfortunately, their boss, if they actually all rotate down to their own boss, they might be able to counter boss.
They might. They might be able to squeeze it out, although they're not all there.
Might be a little late, though.
Yeah, they're gonna be too
get it started,
late.
Though. I don't know. There's a tribute. Oh, the curse option. At this point, you just give them the cursed, right?
Yeah, I mean, they're not going to make it up there in time, so they know they're going to get cursed, so boss is the next best choice, because it will help keep this bottom lane pushed out, which is good for them. They definitely they're going to have to go top immediately and defend that boss.
Because with the curse, man, there's no shots being fired. That boss is going to wreck the top.
Oh, yeah. Now, this Knight Camp pull is a good idea just to kind of help delay this middle lane push. Although,
they're all 5 there. It only takes about a few seconds. Good job, Ragnaros, for anticipating the swap. He's just like, you know what? No, I'm going this way.
Yeah. I expect Ragnaros will take over one of these 2 keeps. My guess will be top keep because it's a little easier and safer. Yep, he's going to take over the top keep just to defend from this boss. He can siege down here a little bit if he wants to. But it looks like they're going to focus all the damage onto the boss. They should be able to save this keep, I would imagine. Although the rotation is here. Swap comes in.
Double swap. Meriden was slow.
Oh!
Frost Thunder. All the ults come out. Sphere of Smash comes out. But too late. Oh, Purifier Beam on a slow Brightwing. That's not good.
Yeah, and actually the Sundering knocked Ragnaros into the Ring of Frost before it went off. I don't know if that was intentional or not, but it worked out beautifully for them.
ETC barely survives.
Just barely survives. They are going core though, and I have a feeling this is going to be GG. There's just too much damage and not enough
Power
people.
slide, trying to tank it up, trying to make sure they all stay in the laser, and comes a stage dive for the really good looks and the wave goodbye.
Yep, that is it, boys and girls. Good game. 85 DeLoreans and volumeZERO. volumeZERO takes it. The win. And that is it. It's just a best of one. So that's the only game we got there.
That's sad.
I know. I love best of threes
one.
just to get more. So guys, real quick here, we'll take a quick peek at the stats and everything. I think that you can comment stock on what you think. I think ETC should have went mosh pit over stage dive. What's your thoughts on that?
Well, there's one issue with that. Number one, Twilight Dream.
They didn't take Twilight Dream.
Period. They could have.
Well, they got their ults first. They know he had Tranquility. They knew ahead of time.
Okay, but Jaina has Ring of Frost. Ring of Frost is annoying. You mosh pit, you are a stationary target.
That's true.
And Jaina, you don't talk about this, but one of the counters to ETC in some ways is not like a stun and not kind of mosh, but Jaina just goes, okay, you want a mosh? I'm not in it. Here's Blizzard, Ice Lance, Cone of Cold, Ring of Frost. You're dead.
That's a valid point, but if he could have caught a couple people out, especially if he caught the Jaina, I mean,
if you catch the Jaina, it's much better. Meriden has no way to deal with it except for his Q if he's not in there.
And Thrall has a way to deal with it, but it's his ultimate or the Frostwolf. I mean, yes, there are counter there. So I'm not saying there wasn't any counters, but I feel like Stage Dive didn't get the value. Like I felt like they were going for the global of it, but they didn't have ETC soaking somewhere where they got the value.
Earlier, they did use a Stage Dive as a global to move up to a top lane and kind of get some more soak and split push, but I love Stage Dive, but Mosh Pit might have been needed here.
That's what I'm saying. Like they had the counters for it, but because even if they cancel it very quickly, just that 1 second of stun is enough to turn the fight around. Even if you don't really get that much time, you know?
Also, the threat of it makes people a little hesitant. It might make Artanis second guess who he's swapping.
Yes, definitely. Because your teammates can stand inside your mosh pit, so if you swap somebody inside the mosh pit that's on the other team and don't hit the ETC, you're in the mosh pit all of a sudden. So that definitely could go badly for you if you're not careful. Jaina here, looking at the talents, looks like she was going full on Lance build here. Just want to shoot away at the enemy, and the poke damage worked.
Cursed Hollow, it works, you know. It's their counter poke to the Li Ming orbs, the Tychus Grenade, and the Ragnaros W. So having the Jaina poking, and the Thrall poking, and the Meriden poke actually kind of counters the poking a little bit. So that's pretty good overall.
Yeah. So, and the laser, the Purifier Beam from Artanis, major value there. With the slow from Meriden plus roots from Malfurion, like they had so much CC that the beam would just sit there for so long and get so much damage value.
Well, if you can get a stationary target, the Purifier Beam is really, really strong. But it's sometimes hard to get them to do that. But against characters who don't have much of an escape, per se. So Ragnaros has his E, but he's still fairly slow, especially with the Meriden slows, so a lot of value there.
Yeah. But I mean, I like the beam. Suppression Pulse may have been nice against the Tychus and the Ragnaros. But I mean, the beam is kind of a little bit of a counter to Tychus because to get his damage off, he has to stand still, basically. So it does work kind of both ways there. You could win either way.
And I gotta be honest, the Sunder was a good pickup here. I think I like it better than the Earthquake. So overall, hats off to volumeZERO for the good picks and the good things, and a good game on the DeLoreans. Trying to get in there, but sometimes it gets a little tough when people get the right rotations and attributes. It gets hard to come back from sometimes.
It can be tough to come back from sometimes. So that's just how it is. That's how it goes sometimes. Well, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, that is it for us for tonight. But definitely go check out other Chair League games. There's Chair League games going on all night long. So you guys definitely can find somebody who's playing right now that's streaming, and you guys can watch some more Chair League action. Feel free to give us a follow. We always appreciate that. Come hang out with us each week for more Chair League action and the occasional Heroes stream. We have a game coming up Friday night. We have a game we're casting. It's going to be a Pro Division game, so it will be a best of 3. That is all the details I'm giving out for now. But we do have one coming up Friday night. I believe it's around 9 or 9:30. So definitely come check it out. Hang out with us. We'd appreciate it. And come in and earn those Zinnies. You guys may have seen the bot going off about Zinni. Get your Zinni points in. That's how we do all of our giveaways here. 1 Zinni for every 5 minutes. The more time you hang out, the more points you will get. And last season we had what? I think we had like 4 or 5 hero codes, and we did a Rowan Zeratul skin, and we did a $20 Battle.net gift card. So.
Yep. Which I can no longer win, by the way, FYI.
Yeah, so any of you who are salty about Stock...
Now that I'm casting, I can't win anymore.
Yeah,
for sure.
Stock won the drawing last time, which, it happens. It was open to everyone, and he wasn't officially casting when we started it, so that it was fair game for him. But
no more.
No more for Stock, but we are looking at doing at least another $20 Battle.net gift card giveaway. Maybe a couple more. We will see how the season goes. If we're having a lot of people joining us, we're having a lot of fun hanging out. We got a little more incentive to pop a few more in there. But definitely gonna have at least one Battle.net gift card giveaway at the end of the season for sure. Thank you guys for joining us. I'm one Mega Man fan. This is Stock Dagon, and we hope to see you all in the Nexus.